here we go. SparStar Promotions is proud to present 3 rounds of mixed martial arts in the super lightweight division. This bout is sponsored in part by Dreams to Reality Network. Once again, our referee in charge of this bout, Steve Quick. And now, introducing to you first on my left, fighting out of the blue corner, he is wearing white trunks. He is training out of Fight Science MMA and 10th Planet Thousand Oaks by way of El Monte. He weighed 150 pounds. Tonight, he is making his debut. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Thien Luu, the Gunslinger Nguyen. His opponent across the cage on my right, fighting out of the red corner. He is wearing blue and gray trunks. He is training out of the Den Training Center in Yorba Linda by way of La Habra. He weighed 149 pounds. His record, 1 win with no losses. That win coming by way of stoppage. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Jorge, the Wizard Arellano! All right, fans, here we go. 3 rounds of mixed martial arts in the super lightweight division.
All right, here we go. We're going to call Nguyen Lou. I believe his last name is Lou-Nguyen, but we're going to call him Lou because that's how we know him. And he's going up against Jorge Arellano. Both fighters seem very confident during the introductions.
Yep.
Some gamesmanship out of both guys.
They do touch gloves.
Inside, hard inside low kick. Oh, beautiful trip from Lou.
Isn't it like a low calf kick?
It was a hard inside kick, though, from Arellano, yeah.
Yeah.
And then Lou countered, like you said, with a kick of his own.
Yeah, and I like this. Lou looking for double unders here. He's already got this into a clinch. At the very least, he's mitigating that striking damage.
And it wouldn't even surprise me to see Lou, like, sit for a leg entry here. He's so well-versed in grappling. Although you can't heel hook at this level. Oh, there's a low blow.
Yeah, right in the cup. So it did it 2 times, apparently.
Arellano's not happy.
Yeah.
I guess I wouldn't be either with 2 groin shots in a row this early in the fight. Sometimes it happens with an adrenaline dump, you know, especially if it's your first fight. You kind of are moving outside of yourself. And Lou getting a little erratic with the knees.
I wonder if Lou realized that he connected with one before the ref stopped him for that second one.
Letting him off with a warning, which I believe is fair. Next time we'll probably take a point. I like it. Lou looks like he has some striking.
Yeah, his head's straight up in the air. It's a little more karate style, but he's not controlling the distance so well. So if Jorge can close that distance, he should be able to find the head. As long as it stays straight up like that.
Arellano very confident on the feet here, giving some taunts, telling Lou to bring it.
There, Lou dropping the head a little bit. Lou coming out.
Oh, he ate a big right hand, Lou did.
Coming out southpaw. Throwing that lead leg kick.
Oh, nice lead left hand. Oh, a beautiful high kick from Lou. Caught Arellano by surprise.
And switches stance to orthodox right away.
Lou has some striking. He's been, I don't know what his background is, but he kicks very well.
Yeah, his kicks are pretty good. Connected one on the head of Jorge. That's what initiated this whole flurry.
Both fighters just throwing naked kicks at this point. I'd like to see him set something up with the hands.
Yeah, as long as this doesn't get within the punching range, if Lou can keep it further out like this and just throw 1 or 2 kicks, but there you can see the connection with the fists.
Lou standing right there, though, lands a left hand of his own. This is an interesting battle. Oh, slips. He's able to recover, though.
Was that a slip, or was that leg shutting down due to that outside calf kick? Look at the redness on that front, like the side of the shin, basically.
There is definitely some wear and tear on that leg. But he's not fighting southpaw yet, which is the real tell of how bad it is. I think Arellano might be a little surprised at the hands of Lou. Lou is hanging tough here.
I'm a little surprised.
Yeah, we weren't sure if he had striking, and he most certainly does.
Yeah, some really good kicks. Jorge says, not today. And that's going to do it for the end of round one. Well, there you go.
That's actually a pretty tough round to score. I mean,
yeah.
I think Arellano landed the cleaner shots, but not by much.
Yeah, definitely the kicks were better for Lou, but the punches for sure were better for Jorge.
Correct. Probably 10-9 Arellano.
One thing that's interesting, though, regardless of how you score that one, is that it didn't go to the ground, right? And that's got to be at least a little bit...
It's like a moral victory for Arellano.
A little bit confidence-inducing for Arellano.
Of course, we're assuming that Lou is better than Arellano on the ground, but we don't really know that.
There's that step-in left hook, but then also the leg comes behind Arellano's leg there. It kind of puts him off balance. Yeah, that step-in, it's like a left hook.
Lou is bleeding from the lip. Looks like he got hit in the mouth at some point. That was a nice high kick that caught Arellano by surprise.
Yeah, that was the most significant strike of the whole match.
Yeah, that was Lou's best strike for sure. And you're right, probably the most significant between the two. Although it landed with the foot and not the shin, luckily for Arellano. I don't think conditioning is going to be a factor for either fighter. They both look to be in great shape.
Yeah, Lou's always in great shape, at least for grappling. So as long as he can make the transition. Oh, and great level change going to this body lock.
There's another load.
Oh, man. The ref did not see it, though, so he says keep fighting. And I like the way Lou steps in between. And this inside trip, beautiful stuff, puts Arellano on his back.
I believe that complaint to the referee allowed Lou to get that takedown. I think Arellano lost focus, and now he's in real trouble. Lou should keep the pressure on here and not give the opponent an opportunity to stand up.
Yeah, and you can see Kyle Pierce sitting right next to Heather, our matchmaker, cage side, watching his teammate fight Lou.
I'm not sure why Lou let him up. I would think he would want to keep him there. There's another beautiful entry. He's going to finish that one.
And now with an outside trip.
And no debate about how he got there. That was just beautiful timing. And now he's going to look to pass, I would imagine. Here comes that knee cut. This is that old school style passing.
Great shoulder pressure.
Oh, beautiful.
Right in the mount.
Yeah. Arellano in real trouble here. Needs to kick off the fence and try to get a foot in up, and he does. Beautiful escape from Arellano, taking full advantage of the cage.
Yep. And immediately right again to the body lock and just weighs him down and in the mount.
And you can see the will of Arellano breaking a little bit. I don't think he wanted to be bottom mount that quickly again. He's going to try to come out the back door. It's a beautiful escape.
Yeah, got his legs in between them very nicely. I think he wanted to go to close guard, but somehow ended up in the half.
And Lou is just relentless.
Yeah.
You see how Lou doesn't waste any time in trying to pass. As soon as he hits the mat,
we're going to see. Yeah, this is. We might see monoplata finish here.
Or a triangle.
No. Yeah, now that he's got the leg free, you can see a triangle, but I think Lou's just content to go after these strikes.
He's just going to Donkey Kong hammer fist him here.
50 seconds left to go.
That escape's not going to work in this position, I don't think.
It did. The legs in front.
I'll be darned. Beautiful job from Arellano. He probably should have stood up there, but it's going to be real hard to catch Lou in this type of a guillotine.
I'm surprised he didn't stand up, honestly. Maybe just getting a little too suckered into this grappling match.
Arellano's very game on the ground. Very tough to put away, but he's losing the round down here.
I thought Lou was going to maybe go for that 180 arm lock.
He's got an arm bar here if he wants it, but I think Lou just wants to pound on him. Look at that arm, is just waiting to be taken.
Oh, he's going for the arm lock.
He's got 10 seconds left to swim him over.
He can finish it right on his side, but he's only got 5 seconds, though. He's got to extend this arm. If he can do it, it's very strong.
Yeah, that's a strong arm lock if you can stretch it out. It's almost no escape from there.
Yeah, the Choi bar.
Yeah, Lou showing exactly what we thought he would once the fight hit the mat. And Arellano's going to want to mind his P's and Q's to not end up on the ground with Lou again.
Well, if there was a question about who won that first round, there was no questions about who won that second round.
Correct.
My goodness. Lou taking some big breaths, but not as tired as you would think he would be with that kind of output. That's very impressive.
Especially for a debut MMA fight.
Shockingly composed. And that's how I would describe his grappling matches, too. For his level, his skill level, he should not be as good of a grappler as he is. He has not been training long enough.
Right.
But he is phenomenally good and always very composed. And looks like that's carried over to MMA. And here, some replays just from the mount, as you said it, like a Donkey Kong style hammer fist.
Yep.
And he was just in the driver's seat that whole round. Very nicely done. Came out of those multiple body lock takedowns.
Third and final round, and if I'm in the corner of Arellano, I'm imploring him to try to knock this guy out. Stay off the mat. Use that inside leg kick. And fire that right hand down the middle. Both fighters moving a little slowly now.
Wouldn't mind seeing some uppercuts from a lower stance from Jorge. Something that's going to stop that level change to the body lock.
You lose just waiting.
Interesting. I mean, that's...
There it is.
And here's double leg.
Beautiful timing. You can see he's just waiting for Arellano to commit, and then he shoots. And Lou is very fast.
Yeah, just perfectly timed. Gets that knee in. Going to try to work it all the way across. Go right to mount if he can. The near side underhook comes in from Arellano, but
Arellano's trying to stop that mount, but basically hopeless at this point. And this is not where you want to be with almost 2 full minutes left.
Yeah, you see Lou trying to elevate that elbow above the shoulder line. He's got it. Now, if he pulls his head off to the side of that triceps, he can look for that head and arm choke. I think that's what he's trying to go for.
Yeah, he's either going to look for that head and arm choke or slide his knee up and take the arm. But I'll give Arellano credit for being very tough on the bottom. He had those backdoor escapes earlier, and now he's able to bridge and create a scramble. But
man, he should have gone to 4 points and just got his hips up right there.
Yeah, he's out of the frying pan into the fire, unfortunately.
Yeah, sitting down low like this, letting Lou get both the hooks in, this is going to be disastrous. Now he's going to stretch him out.
Yeah, he broke him all the way down here.
Oh, this is one of the worst positions you can be in MMA. At least turns to his back.
That was smart. You better to be mounted than in that position.
That is just such a terrible position. Your legs aren't in play. You're completely stretched out. You can't see punches coming. And Lou's setting up this armbar with these punches. You can see him move his hips around.
I believe Lou could probably go for a submission anytime he wants, but I think he's relishing in the striking.
I like this from Lou, though. You want some MMA experience, then you're going to sit here and mount and you're going to throw some punches and see what your opponent gives you. If they don't give you anything, just keep throwing punches. This is MMA.
Yeah, and Arellano is just in a bad spot here.
Oh, terrible. This time, Jorge not able to turn to his back, so this is just going from bad to worse. Ref might stop this one before the time goes, and it's close, too. Oh, terrible punches.
His mouthpiece is hanging out of his mouth, too. This is very close to being stopped.
I'm surprised the ref hasn't stopped it. And wow, and it's going to actually go the distance. That is shocking.
And Lou does not disappoint. As predicted, he came out and dominated in the ground and is going to earn himself a unanimous decision victory, I've got to imagine.
Really exciting to see. Here's a replay, and this is that double leg takedown, the one that he got at the end. The previous ones have been like a body lock, nearly like a Greco-Roman style, where they shoot in and they can't touch the leg, so they have to do the body lock. But that one was a pure double leg. And here, this is where Jorge messed up. He had distance. He should have tried to stand and get away, but he ended up staying in turtle, and this is what spelled the beginning of the end for him. Getting in the bottom, caught in the bottom of mount, and then turning his back, getting flattened out, eating these punches. Can't really see where they're coming from. Your hips are out of play. Oh. Such composure from such a new MMA fighter.
I was really impressed with the kicks.
The kicks were, but perhaps he has like a, he could have like a Taekwondo background or something.
That's what I'd like to ask him if I was the post-fight interviewer is, tell me about your striking background, because everyone knows you can grapple, but it was the kicks that set everything up, at least in the early rounds.
Yeah, the kicks were very surprising to me, and they looked really, it looked comfortable for him.
Yes, he's been kicking a lot.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the scorecards. We have our decision. All 3 judges' cage side scored the bout 30-26 in favor of our winner by unanimous decision, the blue corner, Thien Luu, the Gunslinger, win!
That's right, fight fans. Thien Luu-Nguyen. Brother, how you feeling?
I feel great, man. I just want to say, coaches, 10 Planet Thousand Oaks, Scooby JJ, Five Sons. Thank you all you guys that come out. I swear your love helped me through that.
And then coming in with incredible head kicks to takedowns, you had it all around. Was that your whole fight plan? Do a little...
I definitely wanted something a little bit quicker, but sometimes a fight is just a fight, and you can't get exactly what you want every time. Now, let me say something real quick. For those of you in attendance today that don't know who I am, name is Thien Luu-Nguyen. Remember that name.
That's right, fight fans. Make some noise for Thien Luu-Nguyen.